Let me share with our audience a couple of stories we think you'll be talking about today, including this. Video of a white woman calling police on a black man in New York City's Central Park is racking up tons of views online. The man, Christian Cooper, reportedly asked a woman he didn't know, identified as Amy Cooper, to leash her dog in a section of the park where leashes are mandatory. Christian Cooper is an avid bird watcher, and he apparently made the request because the law was created to protect birds and other wildlife. Listen to what happened next.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking a picture and calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
There is an African-American man. I'm in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog. And my... I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops immediately.
Police did not make any arrests. Amy Cooper later apologized. The investment firm where she's a vice president placed her on administrative leave, and she returned the dog to a rescue shelter while the matter is being addressed. A candidate running to be Manhattan District Attorney said it's a good thing Christian Cooper recorded the incident. Eliza Orland says she's tried cases where the DA's office uses a, quote, hysterical 911 call as categorical evidence of guilt. Gayle, even before she dials, she says she will tell the police there's an African-American man threatening her life, and then intentionally, you hear her intentionally raise her voice to concoct a sense of danger. Throughout American history, there have been innumerable examples of African-Americans falsely accused who've been imprisoned, shot, lynched. And as Attorney Orleans points out, I shudder to think what would have happened if Mr. Cooper had not been filming.
Once again, I say, thank goodness that there's videotape. You know, I think as the daughter of a black man and the mother of a black man, this is really too much for me today. I'm still rattled by that last story. And she's practically strangling her dog to make these false accusations against another black man. I'm still so upset, Vlad. I'm so sorry. I'm still so upset by that last story where the man is handcuffed underneath a car where people are pleading, please, he can't breathe, and we're watching a man die. So we go from that story now to this story where she falsely accuses a black man on television. I mean, I don't even know what to do or how to handle this at this particular time. I know that this is, I am speechless. I'm really, really speechless about what we're seeing on television this morning. It feels to me like an open season, and that it's just not sometimes a safe place to be in this country for black men, and today is too much for me. Tony and Anthony, I'm going to turn it over to you, too.
Yeah,
Tony,
that video that video went from bad to worse, and the elevated panic in her voice, the performance in order to heighten the situation for 911 is really off-putting. And I want to point out also that the individual who was filming it, who was accusing her of not leashing her dog, that may seem like he's being a nudge or he shouldn't be, policing these minor laws. Those laws are really important when you live in a city, and he's a birder. Bird people know those laws are really important for birds. So it wasn't a minor thing, and her escalation, it was just totally inappropriate, Anthony.
No.
Yeah, she was actually, it wasn't he was threatening her, she was actually threatening him as you watch the video. I go through that area all the time in the Ramble. There was a time many years ago it was considered somewhat dangerous. It is now a haven for bird watchers. They're always there with long lenses and cameras and stuff like that. So there is a reason that law is there to protect the birds. All right, Vlad, what else have you got? I say again,
Anthony and Tony and Vlad, thank goodness that it's videotape. Thank goodness that there's videotape on both of these stories so you can see what is happening here.
And, Gayle, to the point that all of you are making,
we'll be right back.
This is not the first time we've talked about Emmett Till, the Scottsboro Boys, the Trenton Six, Lena Barker, the Central Park Five. It's just happened in history over and over again, and now we have video.
There certainly is a history. All right, thank you, Vlad. We'll be right back.